Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Secret Warriors, issue number 3. This is a Secret Empire tie-in. Holy crap. You know why I like this comic? Because I think that this is the most Secret Empire comic of all the Secret Empire tie-in comics, all right? And I mean that in the sense that even though there's a lot more humor in here, and it almost seems like it should be more of a Champions comic than anything else, the fact is that they get themselves into so much heat, so much over-their-head trouble, that I don't know how they're going to get out of it. They always somehow do. There are like 3 close calls where they should have died in this. And nope, somehow they're okay. And yet I'm actually scared for these characters. I'm invested in these characters enough that I'm actually scared that something bad is going to happen to one or all of them. And I keep wondering, who's the most expendable? Oh, that's not cool, man. Which one's going to get it? Somebody's going to buy the farm soon. Like, they can't keep on getting away with this. And they might have just gotten to that at the end of this. Guys, basically, they meet up with the X-Men in New Tien and the borders. They try to sneak in and like, hey, we snuck in because we thought that you wouldn't have or that you wouldn't have let us in. So he says, Beast. He says, yeah, I wouldn't have let you in. We would have turned you away at the door. So okay, well, better to ask for forgiveness than to beg for permission. Anyway, they wind up getting into a big fight with each other. Boom, boom. Of course, the petulant youth decides to start some trouble. She starts pushing, nudging at Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel ain't having that. Kamala just swats her. And then all hell breaks loose. They start fighting each other and whatnot. Richter says something very mean to Quake. Says, oh, you need to get your own powers. Get your own original powers. Yeah, I think the Avalanche called and wanted to say the same thing to you there, Richter. So anyway, they basically have this fight and it gets ended. It gets stopped. The X-Men are in their big supersonic jet and they're like, all right, you need to go. And I remember there was a name for that and I can't remember what that name is right now. Comments below now, please. Seriously, I actually forgot and I don't feel like looking it up. Anyway, something to talk about for crying out loud. But these guys, man, Quake is like going over in her head, like that little interaction. She's like, get some original powers. How about this? And she just zaps the freaking plane. It crashes. Like, did you just kill the X-Men? No, of course not. I don't think so. So they go to the secret lab where they found out that Lear should actually be. They're looking for Lear. That's their big. I don't know if this is supposed to be the big guy that they're looking for. I think Lear is supposed to be able to find the person who they're looking for. Anyway, this is so weird. I love this comic. Eventually they get to the lab and Dark Beast is there. So there's a really cool Tropic Thunder moment here. I know who I am. I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as the other dude or whatever, however that went with Robert Downey Jr. But like they're with Dark Beast and like, oh, this is the other Beast. No, I thought the other Beast was the young Beast. No, that's the other Beast. And just wow. Yeah. Yeah, how come Dark Beast doesn't get an other Beast? What's going on with that? How come we don't get a young one of him? Anyway, so they go and they have to beat this guy up and they actually torture him and they leave and they get caught by the X-Men again, who are not pleased. The second that they escort them through the borders, they immediately get attacked by Hydra. And Daisy's father is right there, Mr. Hyde. So this isn't going to bode well. I'm just making that suggestion. This isn't going to go very good for them. Guys, I'm going to give this comic an A-. This was just so much fun. I love this comic. It gets stopped with humor every once in a while. It's, hey, here's this coming at you and that coming at you, and you never know what's going to happen next. And it's just like, it's not like, heart attack worthy, but it is like, holy crap, what are they going to do now? Did they just write themselves into a corner? This is such a good read, guys. Anyway, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.